back, everybody. Chris Bricks here, and as you can see, I'm about 80% better. Still recovering from the flu, but the show must go on. So today we have a new build. If you've been following us for the last 3 weeks, you should know we are building an R34 Skyline. Right there. The Too Fast, Too Furious Skyline, which had its ups and downs. Overall, good looking car. I really like it, but I also like Skylines, so it helps. Now, there were some issues with mechanical movement, for my set at least. It was really stiff and the stickers really sucked. But if you go to the links in the description, you can check all that out. I'll have all 3 of the episodes down there so you can check out whichever part you feel like. And by the way, if you're finding this channel for the first time, I do car builds, different block sets, different brands. I do a lot of Lego because I had a huge backlog, but I try to expand out with the occasional different one like the Game Boy here. So if you like that kind of thing, hit subscribe, follow the channel. It always, helps with small channels like this, that kind of support. And everybody who has subscribed, thank you very much. I love chatting with you in the comments. Keep up those comments. They are great. So, last week, I left you with this hint. And if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, because right here, you already know what I'm building. So why even keep it a secret, right? This week, we're going to introduce a new block brand. We're doing the COBI Alfa Romeo Giulia QV. I'm not going to try pronouncing this because I'm going to mess it up. I'm going to hack it, and then I'm going to be banned by all my fellow Alfisti brothers and sisters out there. I do own a blue Giulia, Monte Carlo blue to be exact. I wish I had the QV, but a little bit of a price difference between the two. So that's what inspired me to get this set, because I wanted to see, was there a block set that had a Giulia out there? And this is what kept coming up in the search results, so I went ahead and ordered it. Now, this is a very entry-level type build. It's only 1/35th scale, not like my 1/8 Pagani Huayra BC that I built that was, that's almost like 2 feet long sitting in my closet trying to still find space to prop that thing up. This is a 1/35th scale and it's only 93 pieces. So it's about a quarter of the amount of pieces that you would usually find in like a Speed Champion. So this is going to be a very quick video, very quick build, and kind of introduction to the COBI brand. I've never built anything by them. I don't know their quality, haven't looked it up. This is going to be a real life experience, me and you, on this journey. And hopefully it's not as crappy as when I built the Destiny Ghost Shell, which was miserable. And I still have yet to give that block brand another chance, but maybe in the future, we will see. So let's open up this box. All right, the box is open. You got about 5 bags. Don't get overwhelmed because some of the bags have like 4 pieces in it, or 3 pieces in it. So realistically, this is going to be dump everything into a pile and build, because that's kind of how this is built out. So I got to give props where props are due. When I had that Destiny shell and I had that, map size type instructions that were just folded and you had to flip it over and bend it and close it, and it was like a giant map, like it was Indiana Jones or something. Even though this is a really small set and they could have easily printed it on something that you had to fold 32 times and move around, they still put it in a book. I gotta give them credit on that one. They did put it in a book, even though this is a small set. As you can see, they kind of highlight the pieces and pretty clear, considering this brand. Like I said, I know nothing about this brand, so I'm experiencing this right now as we're opening it. No pre-judgment or anything. What I will give also props on is you can see from here, there's a lot of opportunity for stickers. And if this was a Lego set, there'd be 8,000 stickers for this set. There are 0 stickers in here. Everything is pre-printed on here, which I think is great, to be honest with you. I would hate to put that giant white sticker down the side of the car and have it look uneven for the rest of my life. But here, you can see everything in the picture is pre-printed on. Love it. Mwah. And it shows you a couple other options. You got your, you got your green, your verde, you got your rosa. I'm really hacking these colors. The green that they make on this car is absolutely beautiful, and I should know it by heart, but I don't. And I'm gonna get pinged probably in the comments from other Giulia owners are like, how can you? You're an embarrassment. But, you know, I picked the blue one because I have a blue one, and I had to get the police car because that's what the blue came in, as a police car. So, overall, nothing too crazy, no stickers, nice little booklet for you, even on a set this small. Let's build. Our COBI Alfa Romeo Giulia QV police car is complete. That's right, this is a one-shot Monty, right out the gate, 5 bags, just dump it all together and build. You're looking at about 11 minutes and 24 seconds. Very quick build. So, first impressions. I like how it looks. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, there's not many pieces to put together, and I think that's what lends it to kind of give it that nice, look to it and everything. It's nice and smooth because all the pieces are pre-molded. All the stickers already on there. So everything looks nicely aligned and everything. And it looks pretty good. I actually like how it looks, and it'll go up on my shelf. As you can see, I brought out a 1/18th scale to kind of give you an idea here. Pull it back a little bit on the camera. To kind of give you an idea of the size of this. So this is 1/35th, 1/18th. This is a GTAM Giulia in blue as well. And as you can see, quite a bit of difference in size there. This thing sits right on its roof. So very small vehicle, as you can see, fits in my hand, pretty small. So what about compared to like a Speed Champion? Well, the newer generation Speed Champion, it's smaller, as you can see. This is the Ferrari SF90, I think it was. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. And as you can see, this one is much smaller. But if you go to the early generations of the Speed Champions, we have the Bugatti Chiron. And this is the old gen. You remember when they were this small? Pretty crazy, huh? To think that Speed Champions used to be like this. Basically a single seater. But you can see the minifigs fit in there. It's more along that size. As you can see, first gen Speed Champion in this are about the same size. So that's kind of what you can expect for size. So first thoughts about this brand. The pieces themselves, while they're not quite like Lego feel of quality, I don't know how to describe it. You just feel it and you know. It's not quite there, but it's definitely better, at least in this set. The pieces feel better than the Hot Wheels Mattel Lego sets. Those ones felt extra flimsy and light. I don't know how to describe it, but they just felt off. These ones, while they felt slightly off, they're actually pretty close to Lego quality. So I'd be curious if they make bigger sets, how they would stack up in that regard. Instructions, pretty straightforward, easy to follow. Nothing complicated with that. I like the fact stickers were already on here. And also what I liked about it is they put in details they really didn't have to. For instance, this is all, you can't see through this. You can see through the windshield and you could see through the side windows here. And in there you could see a steering wheel on the correct side with regards to an Italian police car. But you can't see anything in the back. So you'd never know that they put headrests for the backseat person in here. You would never know. Unless you take this apart, you'll never even know it's there. But they took the time to build it. Yeah, you didn't build out full seats, even in the front. It's hard to see with the glare and everything, but you could see 2 headrests for the front seats. And the back seats also have those headrests, which I thought was a nice little touch. Something you'll never see, but it's there. I also like that the wheels have the low profile tires. They're not some bulky tires. They look pretty good. And actually they sit really nicely in this set. You know, sometimes with Speed Champions, I complain that the tires are too small for the set or they look awkward. I think it looks good for this set. And overall, what can I say? It's a pretty good set. Sub 15 minutes. If you like Giulia's, you like Alfa Romeo, this is a cool set to pick up. And you don't have to pick up the police one. Like I said, they have the green and red versions of the QV as well. And you could just pick those up and just have regular ones. I was looking for blue because I drive a blue one. And this was kind of my option. So I'll set it here. It'll probably park right beside my, oh, I didn't need to hit that hard. I don't know why I did that. But it'll sit right there beside the GTAM, right on my desk screen there. And this was actually a pretty fun build. Kind of nice after 3 weeks of 1,400 pieces that were snapping really hard for some reason for a Lego set and killing my fingers. This was kind of a nice relief, especially when I'm getting over the flu. Still left with the cough, trying to get over that part of it. This is taking forever. It sucks getting older. But this was kind of a nice build. And then next week, we're going to get back into a little bit more regular type thing. So next week, here's your hint. And to give you more of a hint, it'll be a 2-for-1 special. It's going to be one of those 2-for-1 sets. So I'm looking forward to building it. I've had the set for a while now, and I kept pushing it back, but now it's time to get rid of it. We're almost clearing out all of my backlog. I think we're up to like 37 videos, and I'm finally getting to the end. I got to start ordering new sets, so throw out some ideas. I do have one in the comments that I am looking at. I am going to order that set, and the hint will be you'll have to find it in the comments because this person suggested it, highly recommended it, and after looking at it, I do want to build it. It is a larger set, so it's going to be multiple episodes over multiple weeks. But I haven't ordered it yet, but I am eyeing it. It is in my basket right now. So I hope everybody has had a great week. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everybody who comments, likes, subscribes. It's absolutely amazing, especially on a small channel like this. And if you like these kind of things, it doesn't have to be small builds like this. My builds range from this little 11-minute build all the way up to my Huayra, which I think was like 14, 15 hours worth of build time. It was a monster. It's a 1/8 scale Huayra. So I try to get a variety on here. I try to get a variety of block brands as well. I'm also checking out some Blue Brick sets that I really like, and also Block Zone. And, you know, some of these are going to be hit or miss on them, and we've already had some misses, let me tell you. But thank you all for tuning in. If you're on Instagram, check me out right there. We're over 600 subs. That's pretty awesome. And I always try to post hints every Wednesday. It's been Thursdays as of late just because I'm busy with work. But I always post what my hint's going to be. Usually gives it away 100% what I'm actually going to build. So you don't need to follow the hint. And as you can see, I like to ramble a lot. I'm rambling now. So keep building. Have a great week. And I'll catch you next Friday.